Good morning. This is Joyce, and it's a week since I had my COVID vaccine. Feeling fine, no ill effects whatsoever, and I'm waiting for my second shot. My second shot and liberation. I wish everyone else was as lucky as I am, and I do wish that they would lower the age limit for people to get the vaccine. Increase the manufacturing. If we're going to go for 100 million, might as well go for 200 million and just keep it coming. So many young people, and by young people, I mean people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, might really be afraid to go back to work, especially now that we know that there is a new variant that is far more contagious, and we don't know when more mutations will come that will be more deadly. So, to me, it's a no-brainer. Increase the vaccines so that everybody can look forward to a new day by April or May. For me, it comes the end of February, and I grateful and thankful. It's the best thing that could happen. Second best would be if most people really had to take that vaccine and we maintained vaccine passports for everyone. Just like you have to have 95% of the population take the measles vaccine, we need this with COVID too, because we don't want those who are vaccinated against the current virus to be not protected against mutations. So while Biden's signing and signing and signing, let's make it a real big day and a big celebration for Americans. Go from 100 to 200 million dosages. And since the corporations are willing, let them figure out the logistics with everyone else, with the Army, the military, the National Guard. They're all experts. We can do it, folks, and we can be back to our old, inventive, creative selves. Which brings me to another topic. Biden is signing off on legislation that says that if you're scared to go to work because of the vaccine, then you may claim unemployment benefits. And I think that's a real winner, along with increased food stamps and the SNAP program for kids. This is also great news for people, because what is government for if not to help all the people in need? Biden has inherited a wartime economy. There are no supplies for the COVID vaccine. There is no social safety net for people. We need legislation. And to get legislation, we need Chuck Schumer to lead and to remove the filibuster. For those of you who are not familiar with the filibuster, it is when people want to stop legislation, then they say you need a supermajority, 60 votes in the Senate, to pass that legislation. We can't afford recalcitrant people from signing off on legislation that affects the majority of us. That filibuster is only used for legislation. That's why executive orders have become so prevalent. Get rid of the filibuster once and for all, and then we can have a simple majority to pass legislation that will give relief and stimulus to so many people in need. I know those $600 checks are coming. I haven't seen it, and I would bet a lot haven't seen them either. So when you pass the $1.9 trillion stimulus, let it be easy and let it come to we the people. We need an advocate. Biden wants to be our advocate, and Schumer must take the risk to pass new legislation without filibusters and setting up new rules for the Senate. That's his right as majority leader, and he should take it and use it. What else would I like to see besides COVID going away? That's the biggie. COVID's got to go away for our economy to spring back. And don't be scared by inflation. It ain't happening. People are not making the wages that they need, nor are goods that expensive, nor are all the goods being purchased. Around my neighborhood, stores are going empty. So I'm not worried about inflation. Let's get those infrastructure projects in the ground. Let's get all the IT people working on critical infrastructure. And that's so much a part of our existence. Let's put people back to work. And we can only do it when we stop the outbreaks and stop the contagion. If I had another wish that I could get granted, it would be overturning Citizens United. Many corporations have gone the first step, and they have said they are not funding the PACs for the Republican Party. Truthfully, that's not good enough, folks. $10 billion was spent on this presidential election. $10 billion. Years ago, I figured out that $1 billion sliced 22,000 ways would give 22,000 people 50,000 each. Well, that's a lot of money for a lot of people, right? Almost $250,000 more, getting 50,000. Let's make public option the way we go in the future. Set aside money for the president, the senates, the assembly people, state and federal, and have it be funded by everyone who pays taxes. That's a good way to go, and it will level the playing field. And when we're talking about leveling the playing field, might as well reinstate the old regulations for the FCC and write new ones for social media. This way, we don't have to have conspiracy theories and lies being told without countering them, without another narrative. It's a must. Too many people believe in conspiracies, believe misinformation, and because of that, our country is divided. We need one message that comes through loud and clear to everyone. The Republican Party that's remaining, if it's not the party of Trump, they can go a long way to repudiating the lies that have been told. They can impeach Trump, and when they do, they should also correct the misinformation. That would make me have faith in them and in our future and in our unity. So take care, everyone. You know what's on my mind, and it's always about us and what benefits us the most. I'm thankful that we have transitioned to a new president. I am thankful that we are moving along, but we can do it faster with real legislation. So have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. This will be out, as always, on Tuesday. And I'll see you next week. You can bet on it, because I'm not going to let that virus get me. Don't let it get you either. Be safe, and God bless you. Thank you.